All right, we are live. It looks like everybody, patriots across this incredible nation. Thank you so much for being a patriot of this incredible nation itself. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors. I wanted to do a pre-fireworks show, something to give you a little bit of that zest of what's happening across the United States as liberals are basically losing their minds on their cameras. Cue the inside the car scream freakouts. We're going to show you that. Turns out Democrats just majority don't like the country and not proud of it, don't have any love for it at all. And then Giffords is up to its old tricks. This will probably be a shorter live, but I wanted to give it to you as a pre-fireworks special. So as you guys get in here, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on. Each and every one of you are pivotal in this quest for freedom that we are on, and thank you guys all for tuning in. I see you guys filtering in. You guys are amazing. Let's get directly into this. Of course, make sure to follow me at Braden LOA as we are waiting for everyone to get in here. And I want to show you one of the creations that we've got going on that just says it so well while everyone filters in. Posted this earlier today. Lots more of this coming because I love it. I can't wait to hear what you guys think over here in the chat. Cue it, American Star Wars man.
Happy birthday, America! Take a second and go full 1776. Woo!
I love it so much. It was so awesome. So, guys, if you want more of that, jump over at Braden LOA. We are pumping out constant content over there on the X profile just to make sure that we are turning the culture in the right way to prevent those rhinos from leveraging lies to us and manipulating us, and also those Dems from getting that tyrannical control of which they so thirst for. It's a dual-end mission, but we're up for the fight. All right, everybody. Everyone is good to go. Happy 4th of July, Independence Day, each and every one of you guys. You're all amazing, but let's get into this because we have got some fireworks to get to. We have some beverages to imbibe, so much freedom to celebrate. All right, first, I wanted to show you this because this just spelled it out for me. This is insane. I'm going to get right into it. I don't want to ruin the setup. Let's let my man Harry Enton at CNN explain how much the disparity between Democrats and Republicans and how much they like their country. Watch this.
Today, looking into whether or not Americans feel proud to be an American. And as it turns out, Democrats, their percentage who say they're proud to be an American has fallen through the floor. What are we talking about? Take a look here. Democrats' pride to be an American, extremely or very proud. In 2015, look at this. 4 out of 5 Democrats were extremely or very proud to be an American. That number has plummeted to just 36% now in 2025. A low this century has fallen by more than half since 2015 as Donald Trump has become, of course, president once again this year. Now, what is driving that decline? Well,
all right, Harry, let me help you out a little bit before you send your analysis. Maybe it'll save some time. The simple fact is, in 2015, 80% of Americans weren't under constant propaganda from the left, from the Democrats, and from the mainstream media. That's the difference. It's not that Trump came in. It's that the propaganda machines went on full tilt, and they've been there for about 10 years. So that's the result. When people watch a steady diet of CNN, MSNBC, NPR, whatever you want, I can't imagine why one side would hate while the other side loves. I don't know. Anyway, let's keep on going. He's got some more stuff to tell you. And by the way, guys, I'll do super chats here after these segments, after I break them up.
a lot of it has to do with age. What are we talking about? Well, Generation Z Democrats, proud to be an American or not. Of course, Generation Z, born since 1997. Look at this. Only 24% of Generation Z Democrats are extremely or very proud to be an American. That is actually lower, Erica. That is lower than the percentage who say they have little or no pride to be an American at 32%. I just never thought I'd see these numbers based upon where we were a decade ago, but that's exactly where we are. Now, if Democrats have extremely less pride to be an American than they used to, what about Republicans? Well, this is where the trend line gets interesting.
All right, before he goes into Republicans, and then I'll show you some real-life examples of lefties losing it in their cars, in their bathrooms, you know, all those things. This is a direct symptom of the left taking over the education system, telling them that America is trash, telling them that America is a colonizing state, that everything's terrible, everything's awful. How dare you be anything other than a 100% ardent socialist? All the guilt you can possibly imagine. That way we can bring in and usher in a new socialist utopian era. Guys, this is exactly what we're dealing with here. Now, there's a very big problem for the left. When you have that level of hatred for your country, you have nothing to unify around except hatred. So you're not going to unify for long. On the other side, 90% and now 92% on the Republican side, yeah, guys, we have a why. They don't have a why. They have hatred. We have our country. This is important. Keep on going.
Because Republicans, there is no trend line. In fact, take a look here. Republicans' pride to be an American, extremely or very proud. In 2015, it was 90% back when Barack Obama was serving his second term. Now in Donald Trump's second term, it's basically the same percentage, 92%. So Republicans still are extremely or very proud to be an American. Democrats, on the other hand, have seen their numbers fall through the floor, led, of course, by the youngest generation, Generation Z.
I think it's important to note that Generation Z is Harry Sisson and Dean Withers and our favorite, Davey Hogg. All these little twerps who just bash everything and everything because they've got a phone and they're big, bad, and awesome. Yeah, this is the whole thing. The Democrats aren't going to have a way to process this into actual vote traction because they've instilled apathy in everything. This is why we are winning, guys, because they've got an apathetic generation that is going to just completely undermine everything that they say because they don't believe in the country. If you don't have a unifying force, you're not going to win. You think it's a coincidence that the Democrats' polling numbers are all in the toilet? They've never been lower. Coincidentally, the Democrat younger generations, who they rely on, don't like the country. This is a backfire of their propaganda. But let me show you a few things. Again, this is the pre-fireworks show, and we've got to give you some examples. This is a woman who's going to self-deport herself because of alligator Alcatraz Auschwitz, as she says. Okay, now that we've established that, I'm just going to let her run. She only runs for a minute, so let's make this work.
I quit. I'm done. I'm done with America. I'm done with taxes. I'm not doing it anymore.
I mean, I'm done with taxes.
I'm gonna cash out like Monopoly and go and hide and move somewhere. You're telling me that my tax dollars are going to build an Alcatraz Auschwitz, alligator Auschwitz, alligator Alcatraz Auschwitz.
Okay, first of all, I love the attempted branding there. Alligator Auschwitz. Okay, call me crazy, but I'm pretty sure there's a small difference between Auschwitz, that was a bad one, and a detention center for illegal immigration on their way to deportation. I'm pretty sure that's a little bit different. Anyway, I could say a lot of things, but I'll get in trouble because it's YouTube. Let's go.
I don't even know what you want to call it. A detention center, a concentration camp in Florida that our tax money is paying for. I'm done. I can't do it anymore. I can't feed the system that is doing everything that I stand against. I didn't vote for this. I didn't vote for any of this. I'm done playing the game. I want a tree and a farm and land and somewhere else. I can't keep feeding into this system. Am I the only one? Because it's been, what? Today's the 2nd? It's been 7 months that this man's been in office, and I'm exhausted. And I can't do it anymore. I'm cashing out Monopoly.
All right, good tell. If you say cashing out Monopoly, that's an immediate move. I'm going to ignore what you're saying. All right, so here's 2 things that I want to hit on this. 1, I hate this country and I hate all the ideals and I hate all the benefits of this country. I want those exact same benefits in another country. By the way, there is no other country that offers them, but I want the same benefits in another country because I didn't get the way that I wanted and I voted. And we're only 7 months in. Yeah, Cupcake, it's going to be a long 3.5 years because I don't think Trump has any Fs left. The other part there, with the whole taxpayers going to the alligator Auschwitz, something else? Auschwitz, Alcatraz, that was it. She realizes that hundreds of millions of dollars are going to the Taliban. Anyway, let's keep going. I got a couple more for you. Again, this is the pre-fireworks show. I got to get you guys in a mood to celebrate crazy. Celebrate fireworks while we're observing crazy. So now this one, guys, the septum ring rule applies. If you got one, there's questions. All right. Let's go. Let's look at, remember a couple months ago when we were talking about celebrating the attempted assassination of Trump? Yeah, look at this guy. Watch this. Because this is perfectly fine on TikTok, by the way.
Guys, what if someone did it tomorrow?
What if someone did it tomorrow? That would get me celebrating the 4th of July. That would get me feeling very patriotic. God bless America. Seriously, someone needs to take one for the team. I'm getting scared. Okay, how about tomorrow? Happy 4th, little 4th of July treat. Yeah, we're gonna need to wrap this up. All right, it's getting really bad. So, tomorrow? What about tomorrow? Anyone?
So I'm sure the FBI is going to be visiting that guy because he just insinuated about something pretty bad. It's not a good look. But don't worry, because he's really getting tired of it. So someone else can take the effort for the team because I'm going to make a big, amazing video in my bathroom. Yeah. Yeah. Septum ring rule applying firmly on that one. Let's continue. I've got more and more crazy. All right, this one. I'm going to set the preface here. I don't know what the scenario is. We could go either way. We are 50-50 on this one. This is like when you're lighting a firework and you don't know what's going to happen. It's either going to do that whole fountain sparkler thing or it's going to go up real high. I don't know. But let's just hit this one. You guys can let me know in the chat what you think here, and because the identification part on this one, I'm just not sure. We're somewhere in the middle.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to my local chief of police and my local sheriff, and I'm going to tell them I'm going to make a list of all of their employees.
That's a good idea.
All of the sheriff's deputies and all of the local police officers. You can find them. They're available.
Oh, wow.
It's public. And I'm going to make a list of them. And every time I see one of them help DHS or ICE, I'm going to create a new list.
Oh.
And when there are Nuremberg-like trials, I'm going to use that list to say, here, try these people. They were the kidnappers too.
What? Okay, so now we have a Nuremberg list. Guys, it's not going well on TikTok left. Let's continue. I've got more. All right, this one, I can't play with audio because it has music in it and I'll get flagged on copyright. But the whole idea here is this 17 seconds of a liberal staring at the camera, crying. She takes her glasses off. There's a lot of context here. Watch. I'm just going to play it with no audio because, again, I'll get dinged. But we're real emotional. This is it. The big, beautiful bill passed. So I'm going to set up my camera in my room, apartment, whatever, and cry. And that's going to be the post with a... That's it. Guys, they are breaking. I mean, actively breaking. Anyway, let's continue. I've got even more for you. Again, this is. I've just been on the internet all day today, so let's just have some fun with it. This one, same thing with music. I can't play this one, but let me tell you what's going on in this dance move. This liberal woman is now saying that the 4th of July is racist because we're living on stolen land. What? That sign says July 4th is racist, celebrating the theft of native land, murder, and indigenous. Okay. Guys, we are quickly getting into a realm here where it's just like, I don't even know. Between this one leaving because of alligator Auschwitz, this one who is encouraging very bad things, septum rule applies. This one, I'm going female. I'm going that way. One, Nuremberg list because of kidnapping, because of deportations. This one, all the feels, no words, it's a silent operation. This one with a mask dancing in the street about 4th of July being racist because it is stolen land. And guys, if this doesn't get you in the mood to say you're winning and pop some fireworks off, I don't know what does. Let's continue. Now, this one right here, I want to just say something really important about this one because I'm going to leave the audio off because there's a lot of bad language in this one, shocking. A lot of people on the 4th of July in New York City are deciding that they are going to burn the flags to prove a point and say that they don't celebrate the 4th of July. Okay, don't celebrate the 4th of July. I don't care. Honestly, I'm going to show you personal and then I'm going to show you pragmatic while they're doing this on screen. My personal feelings, this is spitting on the bodies and the graves and the sacrifices of millions of people before them. That's my own personal opinion on this, and it's disgusting behavior. You guys can let me know if you agree or not. However, on the pragmatic side of this, after my emotions get taken out of it, you're looking at a scenario where every time you see one of these virtue signaling burning of the flag things on July 4th to make a point in a virtue signal and saying F the 4th and F this and F that, they are literally force multiplying us across the board. Hey, why do you believe in your Second Amendment rights? Because these dill holes. Hey, why do you believe in your country? Because these dill holes. Hey, why are you voting for someone who's not these guys? Because these dill holes. It's the same thing with the ICE riots. It's the same thing with the protests. It's the same thing with everything. It's because these idiots keep on pushing people away from themselves because they're all crazy. Let them keep going. We'll document it, we'll win more, and we'll get more rights back that they've taken illegally. Anyway, let's keep going. This part, I really wanted to wrap this one up with something that was really home and tight to us. The Second Amendment and Giffords.org. Because I want to point something out that I think is very important. If you have to circumvent national holidays and you have to retwist and reframe national holidays to come back to your attention center and your special little item, you might be one of two things: an extreme narcissist, or you're losing so much of your base through like USAID falling apart and all your funding cutting up, and then no one's supporting gun control really that much anymore. Murder rates are falling even though gun purchases are going up through the roof, and your whole world is collapsing. Don't worry, you can always turn into freedom about taking gun rights away from people. For victims, survivors, and the millions of Americans who live in fear, our government is not upholding its end of the deal. It's failing to protect our safety. It's not the government's responsibility. This Independence Day, I urge elected officials to set us free from gun violence. Nah, we were free from a tyrant by using the guns. Anyway, this is some more of it. Giffords.org, and I will do the super chats in a second. Guys, you are beating these people so bad that they have to get this gross, okay? This is a post from today. 3 years ago today, a gunman killed 7 people and injured 48 more at July 4th parade in Highland Park, Illinois. What? Okay, someone need some attention? This senseless tragedy galvanized Illinois lawmakers and Governor Pritzker to ban the kind of weapons that tear apart small communities in large cities. We continue to build on this life-saving progress in honor of the victims, survivors, their families, and the entire Highland Park community. What? You're going to not only circumvent the Independence Day and the 4th of July, but you're also going to inject gun control and bring up a tragedy that happened 3 years ago? What's wrong with you people? And finally, to add the perfect pre-firework garnish, I'm going to show you community notes striking on the suppressors. Check this out. Breaking from Giffords.org. The House just passed Trump's big, ugly bill. By the way, it's getting signed like right now, I'm pretty sure. Ripping Medicaid and SNAP benefits away from millions of Americans. It isn't enough for them. This bill also makes it easier for dangerous people to buy gun silencers and short-barreled rifles and shotguns. This is not what Americans need or want. It'll make us all less safe. Community noted. Let's get it. The bill removes the $200 tax on NFA items, short-barreled rifles, short-barrel shotguns, suppressors, AOWs. It does not remove the background check or registration requirements for these items. Oh, God, Community Notes is so beautiful. You guys are doing incredible work. Follow me at Braden LOA. Follow me on YouTube. Like, subscribe, share the channel out, and turn the notification bell on, and spread that freedom. And if you guys are shooting fireworks tonight, you better be safe. I want all 5 digits. I want all 10 digits to type these comments that you guys are raging in our quest to pass this freedom on to the next generation. I hope you enjoyed every second of this pre-show. I've got some super chats to get to because I always read them because I owe it to you guys. It's part of our deal. All right, guys. 2 I got to catch up on. Jeremy Willis, or Wills. You know what we do, guys. We make lemonade out of lemons. Still one of the best nations on this planet. Happy 4th, everyone. NFA will fall one day. I like that attitude, Jeremy. That's what I'm talking about. Got a super chat down here. And then Fred Samuels for $5 says the liberals have completely lost it. Yeah, a little bit. Smidgen. Just a smidgen. And to wrap up that point, and this is the part where I will just go big screen for you guys. You're looking at a position right now where you have your opposition party, the Democrats, have no power. They have no voting support. They have no polling support. Their youngest demographics who they were required to get out and vote don't believe in the system at all, and they don't like the country. Guys, you have them on the wall, and the time to push them through that wall is right frickin' now. I hope you guys have an amazing July 4th, the Independence Day of at least the best one of this year. And I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm Braden. Later.